Google's insane new AI tool Nano Banana is here and it's going viral. Is it really worth the hype? Or is it just another inflated AI tool in a heap of new releases? Hey, that's enough. Cut it out, Brick. Thank you. After playing around with this tool for more than 48 hours, I'm going to share the stark reality of Nano Banana. I'm going to show you what happens when I put this AI tool to the ultimate test, so stick around all the way to the end. I was often frustrated with inconsistent AI characters. Tired of editing a single image for hours, and definitely sick of spending huge money on complicated softwares where I don't even use most of the tools. If you can relate to any of these struggles, then here's exactly how and if this tool can help. It's called Gemini Flash 2.5 Image, but is nicknamed Nano Banana because, honestly, I have no idea why. But here we are, and after spending the weekend testing this thing, I can confirm it's absolutely bonkers. We're talking magazine-quality photo edits with nothing but text prompts. No layers, no tools, no 15-minute YouTube tutorials on how to use the pen tool. Just make me look like a professional CEO, and boom, instant LinkedIn headshot. The reason this is such a big deal is character consistency. Most AI image generators are like that friend who can never remember what you look like. They'll give you a different face every time. But Nano Banana? Upload one photo and it remembers exactly who you are across every single edit. Is this actually going to kill Photoshop? Well, for most people who just need basic edits, cropping, color correction, maybe slapping some text on an image, yeah, probably. And here's the best part. It's basically free compared to Adobe's monthly subscription. I'll show you what happens when we put Nano Banana to the ultimate pressure test in a few moments. At first, I'm going to show you how to use the free version of Nano Banana in Gemini. I upload my image. I simply select this tool with the yellow banana next to it. Type in my prompt. Make me hold up a Ferrari in a high-octane action sequence. Make it cinematic. Enter. Gotta say, the results are generating faster than they did when the model was released. Look at that. Impressed? Not yet? Wait till you see what I do next. Here's one of the best features of this tool. We can combine multiple images. So I upload images of Brick and me. Now I type, make a cinematic action scene with the robot saving me. Go. Whoa, this is kind of addictive, but not very impressive yet. I upload me, Brick, and a sci-fi landscape and type. Combine these images to create a cinematic sci-fi scene with me and the robot riding robotic horses on an alien planet. Go. Insane result. I wish I could turn this into a movie. Now for something more different. I upload me, Brick, and a 1950s Thunderbird and type in, make me driving the Thunderbird, wearing vintage 1950s attire, and the robot lounging in the back seat wearing 1950s sunglasses. Give the image classic vibes. Go. There it is. It got me in the car, right? But Brick looks off. Uncanny Valley or rookie Photoshop skills. Just goes to show that Nano Banana is not always magic. For all you naysayers and cynics, this next test is going to be ultimate. If this one doesn't blow your mind, you are an AI. I'm gonna upload 10 random images because that's the max. Why, you ask? Because I'm insane. I uploaded me, Brick, a vintage telephone, a barren tree, a flower pasture, pancakes, a canyon, a burger, ice cream, and a beach. Got all that? Here we go. All 10 are uploaded. Now I type in, combine all the images and create something cinematic and unexpected. Woo, that was not what I had in mind at all. Let's take a closer look. It combined all the images all right, and then some. It took some images and prompts from before. See, it brought in the Thunderbird and the robot horses. I think next time I'm gonna do this in a fresh new chat. Wow, I think what it did is it combined Brick and me, turned us into one. I look awesome. I love it. I miss Brick though. It just put in a random robot dude in there. Still, it caught nearly all the images, except for one. Here's the challenge for you guys. Tell me the missing item in the comments. Oh, and apparently, Google has an even more powerful version called Grand Banana, but they're keeping locked away from us mere mortals. If this is the nano version, I'm genuinely terrified to see what the full-size version can do. Tell me in the comments if you'd like to see more such tests. I'll see you next time.